Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. My beautiful lovers, like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much. Those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is always and forever loved and appreciated, really and truly, okay? God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all things of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart only. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? Welcome to any new subscribers also, okay? This is a Venus reading, okay? So the note that I got was the panda, and I started singing the Law and Order song in the gas station. So those were things that I wrote down, okay? So when I looked up the panda, it represented harmony and balance, also luck, peace, and strength and bravery, okay? So definitely your energy, or this kind of energy that spirit's sort of like pushing you toward, it says early Chinese emperors kept them to ward off evil spirits and natural disasters, okay? So we got divine nudges, we got spirit guides under that, okay? We got spiritual warrior at the bottom of this deck, okay? And the rose gold cosmic pool, which is giving Christ light all day long, okay? We got guidance right here at the bottom of this deck. And then we got infinity, eternal, and past life on this Aurora Boreas card, I feel like these are the energies that you're really truly tapped into at this time. Like that law and order energy is giving me, like, the people around you, of course, but when I was like, Law and Order, I took these notes this morning, so I was sitting here like, Law and Order, what does Law and Order make me think of? Okay, Law and Order makes me think of New York, or some big city where lots of things happen, lots of crime happens, it also gives me this energy of like a murder being solved, maybe not every murder gets solved in Law and Order, but most of them do. Most of them end up with somebody going to jail, okay? So somebody around you or some people around you could definitely be going to jail, okay? And then I was listening to a song. It said, it's out of my control, So I feel like also the way that things are playing out in your energy is like completely out of your control, you really don't have no control over it. The best thing you could do is go with the flow and tend to yourself and tend to your divine practice and to your loved ones in the best way that you know how, So Venus had me look up the negative traits of the panda, So it's talking about feeling out of balance, feeling overwhelmed, or struggling to find peace, okay? It also can represent laziness or being unproductive. And it says issues have been left to, I don't know what I wrote. Oh, issues have been left to simmer and have grown beyond your control, So I feel like these feelings of being out of balance, these feelings of people being overwhelmed or not really being able to find peace at this time, these are things that they have let simmer within themselves, that has grown beyond their control. Like they really don't have no control over this situation. And I feel like they used to think they had a lot of control over their own situation, but now they're under this investigation for whatever murder that they were involved in the past or something like this, and they're not receiving, divine nudges anymore, or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about karma, okay? Karma's coming to the people. You just focus on staying in harmony, staying balanced, and expecting love and peace and luck to enter into your life. Know that you're standing in your strength, and now is a very important time for you to just be very brave, okay? So, what is the overall energy? Because this is not about other people today. Today it's all about you. We got the pentagram, okay? And it's got the circle around it, okay? So I feel like you really are in this energy of wholeness, okay? Or this is the energy you're stepping into. You could be in life path number 3 or 5 or 8, okay? It says harmony, protection, and idealism. I feel like you're looking at life in a more idealistic type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like things aren't so concrete for you like maybe they were in the past. Look at this. You're like out of this world at this time, really tapping into this universal flower of life type of energy, operating from this beautiful place of unconditional love and excitement and laughter. And I think that it's causing a lot of controversy outside of you, but this is not your problem, that you chose to assess new perspectives and that it ruffles the feathers of these people. Like, it's just really not your issue. You are just simply operating with this autonomy, with this free will energy, and manifesting whatever it is that you wish to see come true in this life, you know. And you would think that people would appreciate it because anything that grows within and around you at this time has the ability to affect everyone else with this beautiful, unconditional, loving, and motivating type of energy. But I just feel like people aren't looking at it that way. And that's why she's saying you don't need to look at it like that. All you need to know is you're in the right energy when it comes to the love you're experiencing, and the changes you're experiencing are very necessary to your journey, you know. I already shuffled this, but I like for y'all to see me shuffling the deck, okay? What's the rest of the overall energy? That way y'all know I didn't like set it up or nothing. We got innovation, okay? I think you're extremely innovative, you know. Missy Elliott, she's so different, you know what I'm saying? Like, from the time that she came out, you know, she expressed her skills in the way that she did it. She really didn't let anyone change her or how she wanted to do things, and she did things that people felt like was like, what, you know. But when it hit the streets, it was hot and people was copying it, okay? She had people copying her wearing trash bags and all kinds of shit, okay? So just deliver whatever it is that you deliver in the way that you deliver it, and the people that love it, they're gonna love it. They're going to respect it because they know it's genuine and they know it's what you have to give, you know. It's okay to be a little bit defiant at times. Sometimes showing that little bit of defiance is a very powerful act of love that you show to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're doing so good though, okay? I feel like you really are just letting your weird show free in the community. And maybe you are like craving a little bit of participation, you know, a little bit of belonging. It's like sometimes going with the flow can be hard. It can make it hard to just relax and have this trust, because a lot of people on the outside of you are not very accepting of you being this spiritual warrior. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go with the flow of who you're becoming because they're not being themselves, okay? So this is the best time for you to show that you are a very wise leader. Show people how you command these energies of the universe, and how and what going with the flow and being yourself got you. Okay, it got you closer and closer to this I am presence. Okay, it got you to these creative solutions. Like, now is the time where your stellar gateway is being expanded. Okay, you are tapping into this energy where you're so much higher, you're so much closer to the divine, if that makes any sense, but yet you're more grounded than you've ever been, grounding so many ideas and beautiful lessons for yourself and others, you know. So now is a great time for you to continue to think outside the box with this creative solution energy, you know. It says view things from a higher perspective, and I think that's what you really truly are doing. And that makes the things that you do like so outlandish. You know, people look at you like you do things so much different than they do, you know. But I get this feeling it's not like something that they respect, you know, like, like, have you ever like cooked something? Like, you might have something that you like to cook, right? That's your favorite thing to cook, and you cook it this way, and then you see somebody else cook it, and you're like, what are you doing? That is not how you make that, you know. But the thing is, that is how they make that, you know. And it's not gonna look the same, and it damn sure ain't gonna taste the same, because they made it with their uniqueness, with their energy. We got soul satisfaction at the bottom of the deck, which says honor your uniqueness and do what makes you feel good. So do what makes you feel good, especially when it comes to your innovations, to your creations, you know. That's how you're gonna get the best results out of the thing, you know. We got the Stargate of Lyra. Lots of Lyrian energy coming out today, okay? It says, expand your causal chakra and enter the unicorn kingdom. Excuse me. I got so much energy today. I don't know what's up. So it says Lyra is a magnificent cross shaped stargate between this universe and others. Beyond it lies the unicorn kingdom. Archangel Christiel, the wondrous white angel of peace, overlights it. This card invites you to visit the unicorn kingdom through the stargate of Lyra. Ask your unicorn to take you there, and Archangel Christiel will open the gate for you, okay? It says, when you enter, feel the ocean of tranquility and love as thousands of unicorns surround you, pouring pure white Christ light over you. This purifies your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. And then they stream light into your third eye to expand it and awaken it to higher possibilities. After this, they illuminate your heart center to open it more fully. And finally, they cleanse and heal you at a soul level before cascading sparkling diamond light and generous blessings over you. Look for a quiet space where you can absorb this, okay? It says this is also a card of higher service. It invites you to develop your causal chakra above and slightly behind your crown so that it lights up and becomes a portal through which unicorns can enter Earth. To help you, Archangel Christiel will send a finger of his light via the moon to this spiritual center. His light will be stepped down to a frequency that it can accept and will open and activate your personal gateway to the angelic realms. Focus on this transcendent chakra and see it glowing above you like a personal moon so that the unicorns can come through it to Earth, you know. And it says, the affirmation says, my causal chakra is a unicorn portal, okay? Unicorn energy is very powerful, y'all. Please don't think it's a game, okay? But also, they're saying, or Venus is saying, a simplified form is what she said, okay? So a simpler version of this would be you just calling on Archangel Christiel and telling her, you know, I'm open to the energy of the unicorn, you know, please help me to improve my causal chakra and to light up and purify my mind, body, and spirit. You know what I'm saying? Or just, you can say, like, I open my energy to working with Archangel Christiel so that you can do whatever you feel is best for me in this moment, you know, and then you'll receive, you know, only the energy that you need and not get overwhelmed with energy, you know. I give you what you can handle, give you what you can handle. And I'm biking on me and my thirds. Hold on. Let's find out why are we singing about biking. Was the last time I asked for some help that I couldn't get from nobody else? Yeah, nobody. I don't get weak in the knees, so I feel like you're very strong, okay? You really don't get weak in the knees. Like, you really do handle your shit the way you're meant to handle it, okay? I feel like, so it says that the bike is about progress, it's about freedom, it's about change, determination, it's about sharing the road, and it says bike only, okay? It says, since the bicycle's invention, it's been used to symbolize progress, renewal, and promising times. It says, for example, late 19th century bicycle posters often featured themes like freedom and liberation. Okay, so much freedom and liberation happening for you at this time, you know, through this energy of the divine source, because that's what came out. Okay, it says that the bicycle has come to embody the spirit of change and progress that the women's rights movement sought to achieve. It says riding a bike can be a liberating experience, allowing people to move around the city quickly, conveniently, and ecologically without the need for license or permits. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you about to move through whatever field you work in like it ain't no problem, okay? You finna move through that bitch. Like, you ain't finna need no license, no permits, no certification, no nothing. I feel like you are so good at whatever it is that you do for the divine that they finna open up doors that don't normally open for regular people. I'm talking about magical, mystical advancement in whatever your career or dream is, okay? It says a dream or vision involving a bicycle often signifies a desire or a need for balance in one's life. So make sure that you keep this balance together for yourself at this time. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't worry about anybody trying to come and flatten your tires. Somebody could have flattened your tires, okay? Or could be sending some sort of like car magic your way, okay? But that is so stupid and not gonna work, okay? It says the divine source spirit is an infinite expansive source of love that you can access anytime using the power of thought, prayer, or a breathing meditation. A practicing medium should constantly seek advice and guidance from the divine source, which is always there for healing support throughout one's life journey, you know? So I feel like you're getting all of these beautiful ideas and things straight from the divine source at this time. You got a beautiful soul connection with the Most High, baby. And it's because of the way that you nurture yourself. You know, you're so amazing, so gorgeous, and your free will, like your free will powers, you know, like your chi, your gut feelings that you have, this clear sentient energy, and your ability to stay ethically aware when it comes to you and the way that you deal with other people. Honey, that's why they're gonna open all of these miraculous doors for you at this time. You're doing so great, you know. Make sure that you're taking the time to sit in this power of the divine as much as possible, you know. Doesn't it kind of look like this divine source light sort of like shining through this person's heart, you know? And this is the way that spirit, like that God shines through your heart. Like it's all through that beautiful energy of love, okay? We got the rose meditation and we got let's get grounded. I feel like, I don't know, you could be someone who does a lot of meditation. Like you are so on the vibration of love. It's not even funny, okay? And this is why you could be receiving like so many innovative ideas. You know, you could be being called to do things so different from what people feel like you're being called to take steps and make moves that seem so different in your field from the way that other people do things, to the point where people could be like questioning you and how you do it and being like, hell no, that ain't how you do it, because that ain't how everybody else does it type shit. And that ain't the people that's meant to support you, okay? The people that's meant to support you are finna see your shit and be like, oh my gosh, that's so different, so innovative. I've never seen somebody move this way in the way that they do this, you know? Like, I love that. I just love their delivery. I love everything about it. And I want to, you know, ground my money into that business. I want to ground my energy into that business. Look at this person. You could tell they take care of themselves. They're so ethically aware. I love the way they're connected to God. I'm going to invest in this person. You could be attracting investors. You could be attracting people who really recognize the power of prayer within you. You could be attracting soul family, you know, with this thought power. You could have like, you could be meant to have a business that involves people who you have telepathic connections with, okay? Where you guys are just always not necessarily thinking the exact same thing, but a lot of time is spent between you and your soul family thinking the same things, okay? Which is going to make it kind of fun also, you know? But I think also you're attracting this group of people who really are okay with telling you about yourself, you know, like in those times where you might have a little bit of an issue checking yourself. I feel like your friends or your business partners are really going to be quite honest with you at this time. Maybe your business partner and your friends could just be spirit, you know. What's the divine source? Yeah, we got the 9 of Wands, okay? So that's spirit energy, okay? I feel like God pulled you out of the most toughest times. Like, I feel like in the past, you spent a lot of time being very indecisive and really questioning everything and the way that God had you moving. And now you could be stepping into more of an appreciation for this, into more of an energy of harmony and of healing, you know, where it's like, okay, so God, you really did have my back, you know, like, oh, I'm so grateful, you know, to my spirit team, all of the things that they do, all the ways that they work with me. It really has me feeling like a success, even if I haven't accomplished everything, you know. And so I feel like this soul connection, like now you're starting to feel that very same successful type of energy. What's nurturing thyself? The 5 of Wands. Like you nurtured yourself right up out of this conflict, and this conflict is not going to touch you no more. What is the conflict? We got the Lovers. Okay, so you could have had to like choose yourself over a lot of lovers of the past. Not a lot, not to, talk about you like you're some sort of thotty or something. But I think in all the relationships that you were in the past, could be one, could be five, okay? You always put the other person first before you. And God is rewarding you in a major way because you have chosen to walk away from the conflict that is putting others before you, and now you're really putting yourself first, nurturing yourself first, putting God first, okay? And that is how you get everything you want. What's clairsentience? Okay, the moon. I feel like you could be a little stressed, like because you're headed to a higher level, and that comes with a little bit of stress, but I think Venus wants you to know you really have made the right choices and stepped into this new beginning. I feel like there's a lot of things that maybe you don't see, or maybe you could question your gut a lot, question your intuition quite a bit, and they're saying like you need to stop doing that, okay? Your intuition is extremely strong, okay? Your clairsentience is out of this world, okay? You don't need no physical evidence. You really don't need no proof. You don't even need no confirmation, okay? You need to believe yourself. That's what you need to do, okay? Because you are very tapped in with the divine at this time. So there's this energy of like you not really needing to worry about the things that you really want to know, but you just don't know. Sometimes spirit wants to surprise you, okay? Sometimes they don't want you to see everything coming. Sometimes it's like in those shows, where they go back in time to keep this thing from happening, but really all they do is make sure that whatever they seen in the vision happens, okay? So don't worry about what's going on so much, don't nitpick about the details of how you're going to get to whatever vision spirit already showed you, okay? Just believe that it's coming and that you're going to get there, and just continue to be your beautiful, innovative self, and know that you don't have anything to worry about. What's ethical awareness? The sun, okay? So I feel like also around you in the energy, there are people getting exposed because they didn't operate from this energy of ethical awareness when it came to you. They didn't treat you fair. They treated you totally just, I'm hearing like dogged you, you know what I'm saying? Like totally did you so wrong, so dirty, so scandalous. These are people who never do the right thing when nobody's watching, like they do the wrong thing and they don't give a fuck who's looking. And that's why they finna get exposed. Like I said, do 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 do. Okay, they law and order. They finna deal with that law, and so we can get this order. Okay, the Six of Swords is that calmer water energy. So like I said, the source shining bright out through your heart. You know what I'm saying, and having you in this place where you really truly are sitting in the most powerful place that you've ever been. So Venus is saying continue to love yourself, continue to tap into this higher energy that you've been tapping into because you're doing so great. What are they grounding? We got the Seven of Wands, okay? So definitely grounding much more protection in your life. What else are they grounding, okay? Definitely grounding much more magic and serendipitous moments in your life, and also gaining better control of yourself, and grounding much more knowledge about how you work, okay? Meditation, baby. It's so important to you at this time. We got the Queen of Wands. So that's like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, okay? There's also Cancer energy, Leo energy out here that are like significant, okay? We got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like the best thing you ever did was walked away from emotionally immature folks, okay? But also you still stay tapped into your younger self, to your inner child. You're so in the best place you could possibly be in at this time. I feel like you could be questioning yourself a lot though. You might feel like you're doing the wrong things. I definitely get this energy of you having a lot of different people sending a lot of different projections and things at you at this time, because like I said in the notes, okay, they're feeling out of balance, they're feeling overwhelmed, and they're struggling to find peace because they no longer have access to your energy, okay? And also they're under investigation and it's all out of their control. I feel like this could be people who thought they had a good hold on you and on how things were going to go in the future. And this beautiful ethical awareness and this connection with God that's shining through you, baby, is killing them. Okay, what's the divine source and the Nine of Wands? It says, I don't want to be alone, And I feel like this could be where you are at this time, like That's why they were talking about friends. Okay, this is why Venus was bringing up, your friends, your business partners, these people who you're going to have these great telepathic connections with and going to have this beautiful understanding with. She's saying you need to be very patient with God at this time, because that's one of the most powerful and important things for you to learn is to be alone. Okay, when you're alone, you're in great company. And so your alone time is very important, and it should be something that you cherish, But also, I feel like the people outside of you are kind of undecided on what to do next because they feel like, once you know everything, that's exactly where they're going to end up at alone. Okay. What's soul connection? It says, I wish I could understand you, like they really don't understand you and the success that you have accomplished because they're stuck in a darker place. They just don't understand themselves. So please don't get mad, don't hold any grudges, and don't feel like your soul connection that you have with the divine is the wrong thing for you to do in any way. Like you're dealing with people who see this beautiful loving energy in you, and because they can't find it in themselves, they want to create conflict. Don't meet them halfway. Just focus on operating in that higher light, What's nurture thyself, the lovers, and the 5 of Wands. It says, I can't express myself, okay? So I feel like you used to be in that very same boat with these people where you didn't know how to express yourself. You thought you were communicating clearly, but you really weren't. And now that your throat chakra is open and you're communicating, so clear like you do, I think you really do have a better understanding of where all the conflict came in. Like you're learning the lessons. This is the energy, okay? The energy of you learning the lessons from past relationships, whether it's family, friends, work relationships, or whatever. You are absorbing those lessons and you're doing a great job of applying them to your life, And Venus is saying, keep going. What's clairsentience and the moon? What is it that they don't see? Okay, it says, no one understands me but you. So it's like really the people that you're worried about kind of attacking you or whatever, they feel like they miss you, like you're a very understanding type of energy because I just explained to you that you're learning these lessons. Now you're clearly communicating, and because you're able to clearly communicate who you are and what you want, because you cleared it up so much for you, you're able to really see it and feel it when something is going wrong with other people and really be right about what it is. So that these people are in pain. It says, will this pain ever stop? So don't worry about their attacks and things that they're sending because they don't hold no weight. Okay, I just seen something out of the side of my eye that scared me just a little bit, So also there's this energy of the fear of the unknown, okay? The fear of you running into something that you're not going to be able to handle. But this is why your clairsentience, your will that is tapped directly into God is so strong. So you need to trust that and trust your intuition when it comes to moving through this life and dealing with people who you actually do understand very well. They just don't understand you, and that's the facts, okay? It says, I can't stop thinking about you, okay? They sick and they wish they could call you. All of them. They just want to talk to you. Like they just want to hang out with you. You know what I mean? Have that time where they can smoke that blunt with you or have that drink with you and get that beautiful advice that you used to give them. They need that love that they don't get that getting from you no more. You know why? Because God said, hell no, sit in this power and figure out who you is so you can stop allowing these people to abuse you in the dark. And so now this is where you are. So no, you're not going to be alone forever. But right now, I think that being alone is very detrimental to you and to the exposure of these ethically unaware people. Okay. Yeah, I can't take it anymore. Okay. They're going through something. They're going through something, It says, I want to be different. I think they're being forced to wake up and realize who they are and how they've wronged you. Like these people are being made very aware of their mistakes and how stupid it was to cause conflict and do all of these things to you in the background. But that's none of your concern. That's what I really heard though. That's really none of your concern, okay? They talking about I'm afraid to lose you like they still got you and you already gone, okay? What's sitting in the power of the Six of Swords? They wasn't scared to lose you when they was doing all that shit. Okay, look, what is the truth though? And that's what I feel like you've been doing, over here when you're sitting in the power and sitting in this calmer water. You just been getting poured all the truth, having all the truth being poured down into you, directly into, the gut of you. Like you really do see things very clearly. So Venus is saying, don't feel like you have to go back, and know that this card says, why do I deserve someone like you? A lot of people self-sabotage. Like a lot of these lovers, they love the shit out of you. You were the best thing that ever happened to you, and they knew it when they had you. But they didn't know how to love, and they didn't know where they should be. They didn't feel deserving of you and your energy. So they self-sabotaged and ruined the whole shit. And they still trying to heal and recover from that. So don't worry about the past. Don't be like this. You're going to get a crook in your neck looking over your shoulder that much. Just continue to move forward and know that God does not remove anyone or anything from your life for no reason, and that it will always be replaced with something better, even if it's just a better version of that person that left and came back. Okay. What about this over here? Okay. It says, why can't I tell you the truth? Okay. So these people that's going to jail still haven't even come to be honest with you. And that's the main reason why they're not allowed in your energy, because they're still operating out of this energy of ethical unawareness. And also karma is right on their ass, okay? It's teeth this close to their butt cheeks, okay? They running for their life. So don't worry about it, Know that they really truly don't deserve your energy at this time, and that this is the divine's way of standing your ground for you, keeping you in this beautiful, shiny energy where you look so good and you feel even better. Keeping you in this place where you love yourself the most and you're grounding the most beautiful light energies you ever did ground. Keeping you in a place where you are so innovative, so inspired, and so inspirational that you cannot be stopped, baby. You got it going on. So please, please let spirit continue to work with you and work on you, and say bye to the drama. Okay, look, that is nothing but some drama. That's what Venus is saying. Like, you don't have time for that drama. All you got time for is harmony and balance, luck and peace, and strength and bravery. And it takes a lot of strength and bravery. What does it say? It takes a lot of courage to stand up to strangers, but a great deal more to stand up to your friends. And that's the facts. Sometimes we people please because we don't want to lose the people around us, because we don't want to be alone, because we would rather understand them, and that's who we are at a soul level. But you don't need that understanding. Like, that comes in hindsight after you deal with them and after you learn the lesson. And I feel like you absolutely have dealt with it and learned the lesson. And there could be a need for you to release some things a little bit. But like I said, you're totally tapped in and connected in with the divine. You get in these beautiful epiphanies and ideas, and, really getting the layout from spirit, because it takes a while. It takes a lot of work before they start to download the real map and tell you like parts of the plan, and you receiving parts of the plan. So don't like I said, you don't get that crook in your neck from looking back. Focus forward, and whatever you meant to see from the past, God gonna bring it right back around into your vision so you can see it right in front of you. It says these feelings are eating me alive, and this could be why certain people are wanting to come back around. They can't let go of you, even though they were treating you like shit. Okay. And at the end of the day, they really can't handle the love that you offer. It says, I'm better with my mind than my heart. Like I said, these people didn't know how to love, and now they literally cannot come to you. There is like an invisible wall around you. Okay. It says, please do what is best for your heart. Okay. And it says, don't put up with my bullshit. Okay. And not think that in a way, like, this is the thing that they love about you the most, that you love yourself. And that you're willing to walk away from anything that does not serve you in order to get real with yourself and your truth. You check yourself and you ground anything that you ever wanted and needed. And that's the energy you need to be in. Like, forget about these jokers, baby. They want to come around and stir shit up because they under investigation. Investigation that they did all this unethical shit to earn. So you're doing great. Look at this though. It's an instigator, okay? Don't let people come and instigate. What that was independence that it showed. Okay, this right here, independence on your own. Now, right now, you're receiving and accepting these gifts from the divine. And that's why they got you in a place where you're on your own, where you're just building up your power and you just waiting on the chips to fall where they may, because that's what God told you to do. So continue to show your flexibility, you know what I mean? Continue to show the divine how you adapt to these situations that you're going through. And just know that it's always going to work out for the best, you know. We got B with choose non-attachment. Like, that's so important. And my bad, it says non-action though. So choose non-attachment, you know. Don't be so attached. And also choose non-action. Because sometimes not doing nothing and not doing nothing and not saying nothing is the most powerful thing you could do. Because then it forced people to think about that shit that they was really on. Like I say all the time, they know why. What's the final thought on this, Venus? Friendship, okay? Care is there. So this is giving me this energy of like, look, it says release would let it go, and it says retreat would stop the spin, you know. So like I said before, there could be some things that you need to release. Like, you need to release the attachments. Like, go ahead and cut the cord, you know what I mean, and just put it completely into God's hands. Okay, that's the point. But also, you're attracting such beautiful friendships. But also, even when you're alone, you're surrounded by friends. You're surrounded by angels, guides, and deity in Orisha. This is what I'm hearing specifically, okay? Angels, guides, deities in Orisha. She want me to say it like that, okay? For you, that you are specifically surrounded by them at all times. They comfort you, they protect you, they love you, and they pour into you. And they would not be pouring into you the way that they are if you were still in these old situations. And I'm hearing the Law and Order song again. Do 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 do. That's the saxophone. Okay, they going to jail. I'll tell you right now, there's some people going to jail behind you for shit that you won't even know they was doing. You might have an idea, but when you see the shit that these people going to jail for, you're going to be so happy that God removed you. It's not even funny. It says, if you pounced on this card today, you are in need of a friend or are being called to be one. Perhaps you have many or none, and now is the time to take inventory of what friends you do have, what they mean to you, and what friendship means to you and provides for you in your life, you know. And sometimes you get separated from friends and people, you know, because this don't have to mean like everybody you know is going to jail, but sometimes you get separated from friendships and from certain people in the physical realm so that spirit can teach you how to have that soul connection with your guides, how to have that friendship connection that you need with the divine in order for you to advance to a higher state of the self, you know. It says true friendship means the presence of people and animals also in your life for which you feel a close connection, a source of comfort and joy. It's a relationship in which you can show your heart and soft underbelly, or more specifically, your tender feelings from gladness and sadness to fear or anger, and trust you won't get your head bit off. Real friends avoid personal blame, judgment, and negative criticism. When they see you maybe going astray, they give you affirmation, praise, encouragement, and support where you need it, but avoid doing for you what you need to do for yourself, you know? And I feel like also this could be a very important reason why you got separated from your friends. You know, I feel like when you went to these people, or these people that you considered friends, this could even be family members you considered to be your friends, you know, and when you went to them and you needed real advice and you needed real love and you needed real support, and so you needed somebody to kick you in the ass and tell you, you tripping, you need to get it together, this ain't the you that I know. They wasn't there with that. All they did was blamed you for where you were. They judged you. They gave you negative criticism, and they made sure that you stayed astray. And they did that shit on purpose. So you need to trust that you got separated from these people for a good reason, okay? You need real friends that's going to give you the praise and encouragement and support when it is needed. And not people that you have to fucking coddle and fix all of their problems for them. Woo! And this could be something that you are extremely emotional about, you know? You could be a very friendly person. You could feel like you thrive in social situations and you really feel like the functions of yourself and of your journey when you are surrounded by people that you are able to help. But you got separated from these manipulative folks for a very good reason, okay? It says seeking closeness by catting around or manipulation by holding out will usually sabotage efforts to create friendship. Instead, seek friendships where all land on equal footing and stay the course. And the so-called friends that come with notoriety or popularity often turn out to be the quickest to abandon you when times get tough, okay? So it's like there was a popularity contest, and at the time, you know, you could have been like the party guy or the party girl. The most amazing energy that they could run into even before you was awake. And because you won the popularity contest, they all gathered around you. And when you started going through hard times and you didn't have nobody to turn to, that's when they decided to kick your ass and to walk away. So, yeah, you do want to be alone for now. Okay. That's what Venus is saying. Yes. So, yes, you do. Spirit needed you to be alone with your own energies and with the divine. They needed you to show They needed to show you what love and support looked like. You received more love and support from these invisible friends than you did from the actual people who seen you every day and walk this life with you. So please do not regret the way that you have chosen to walk, baby, because you walking just right. It got you set up for the perfect journey, okay? Which you was always going to run into regardless of if these people came into your life or not. It says some may feel they have an entire litter box full of those experiences, okay? It says, what now is holding you back from enjoying friendship? What is preventing you from being a friend? Is there a history you can mend through humble and heartfelt apology? Is there a new chapter or place to begin again with an old friend? Or is it simply time to be grateful for the lessons and gifts you were given in that relationship and move on? What might you do to catalyze a brand new friendship, you know? And for some of you guys, you know, this does play out to this energy of forgiveness, you know, where your friends had their time to become more ethically aware of themselves and the way that they treated you, the way that they mishandled you, and all of these things. But don't let this be something that you try to force, or damn sure don't let this be something that you feel like you need in order to be, you know, in an innovative place or to be in a place of harmony. That's why you separated from them, to get this harmony, to get these downloads, to get this innovative energy all up in you, okay? So trust in the way that the divine is walking you at this time. And don't be afraid to take time to play. You know what I'm saying? To really enjoy the energy, enjoy your life. Like, know that you can have fun alone, okay? You don't always have to have other people involved in things. And I get it, you know, sometimes I just want to hug, you know, sometimes I just want like a genuine friend that I can fucking pass my little pen to, and we can just get high and have a real conversation about something. Like sometimes you just miss conversation that has substance, but I'm not getting this energy like you was surrounded by people who could even give you conversation with substance. These people was not even stimulating your mind or instigating any type of inspiration within you. And that's why they had to go, baby. You are the inspiration. You are the beauty of it all. And you were holding up so many different connections with so many different people that didn't even give a fuck about you and how you walked through this life. And that's why it was important that they left. So don't stop what you're doing, okay? Continue to, bask in the protection of spirit. Don't be afraid to let the idealistic parts of you shine through, and know that new friends are on the way. Okay, new friends that are going to be actual friends. I don't think you ever even had friends, baby. And God's going to show you what friends look like in this real actual life. They finna reveal to you just exactly how fake these friends that's going to jail was. Okay, so with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.